Thanks, Trunks. I want both of you to hear this.
Has there been another change in history?
Unfortunately, yes. And we still don't know why it's happened.
We'll be looking into that. For now, we want you to go set history straight. The problem occurs in a point in history where Beerus and Champa, the gods of destruction for 2 universes, are holding a martial arts tournament. They have picked the 5 strongest warriors from their respective universes to fight for Super Dragon Balls.
That sounds pretty intense. Which side ended up winning?
Our universe, of course. What else would you expect? Goku and Vegeta put in a lot of hard work. But that history, or rather, Goku's, well, you should see it for yourself. Go on.
Hey, why isn't he here yet?
It isn't just Goku. Boo hasn't shown up either.
You don't think they've skipped out on the tournament, do you? Ridiculous. I don't know about Boo, but Kakarot would never miss it.
That's true. He's been looking forward to this more than anyone else.
Well, we can't keep waiting or the start time will be delayed. Now, let us be on our way.
Without Goku?
Oh, it'll be fine. After all, we have Monica, the strongest fighter in Universe 7, right?
What?
Very well. Let's be off then.
Huh? Isn't Goku here?
Ah, where in the world could he have run off to?
This must be the result of that change in history.
Knowing him, he might have just forgotten.
Him simply forgetting wouldn't have altered history. Anyway, we need Goku for the tournament, so go see if you can find him.
Should I look for Boo too?
No, forget about him. He didn't fight in the original timeline anyway.
He didn't?
You go and help with the fight against Universe 6.
If Universe 7 doesn't win the match, the course of history will be dramatically altered. You need to take Goku's place and ensure Universe 7's victory.
For the first round, we have Botamo. His opponent will be Piccolo.
What are you doing? Don't interfere with the fight. Do you want me to destroy you?
Take it easy now! I personally chose this person to help out the Universe 7 team!
Not sure how I feel about a recommendation from the Supreme Kai of Time.
You're bringing in outside help? No one told me about this!
What do you care? It was 3 against 5 in your favor anyway. What's the matter? You afraid you'll lose if we add someone?
Nonsense! We won't be beaten!
Then it's settled.
What about the exam? If you can't pass the exam, you're ineligible. It's part of the rules.
Yeah, that's right!
All right, then. It's time for our fighter to take the exam.
Be grateful we're letting you take it at all. We're not going to hold the match for long, though.
It's a quiet start, with both fighters watching the other carefully.
Oh, yes, there were exams, weren't there? Slipped my mind entirely.
Come on! You were here, weren't you? At least try to remember.
You can't expect me to remember every little detail, can you?
Ugh. I hope I never get old. Seriously.
Who's old? We're only 1,000 years apart in age.
Could you maybe keep it down? Or should I shut off my receiver for a bit?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do your best. I'm sure everything will be fine.
50 points? That should be no problem.
I certainly hope so.
Come on! Get the lead out!
This is a real upset. None of Piccolo's attacks are having any effect. Botamo appears to be absorbing every blow without flinching.
Hey, are you feeling all right? No careless mistakes now. Oh, did you remember to write your name?
Come on now. Take it easy, old man.
Botamo is out of the arena. Piccolo wins for Universe 7.
You pass.
Next up, Piccolo will face the next fighter from Universe 6.
Seems the new fighter passed.
What?
You have such a short temper. You're going in after Piccolo, so go on back. Goku!
Oh my! Goku!
Lord Beerus! We found Goku!
Hey, what's the big idea?
Sorry about that. I thought the event was on a different day.
He was over at King Kai's place.
Whatever. Just come with me.
Like I said, every participant has to pass the exam to participate.
Ugh.
I don't have to explain this every time, do I?
Goku, you have to take an exam first.
Huh? Give me a break. All these new fighters. Are you cheating?
What's the problem? This makes it 5 on 5. That's a fair fight. Are you afraid of a fair fight?
Well, of course I'm not. Hey, how about this? Let's speed things up by doing tag matches instead.
Just what are you plotting here? Fine, I'll bite. You partner up with Piccolo.
Excellent, Cabba! Get out here! You and Frost are a team!
Got it!
If that's their last fighter, I've got nothing to worry about.
And now, Universe 6's final fighter, the infamous Hit!
Piccolo, tag out! Let me take care of Cabba.
All right. That's enough for me.
So you're my opponent. Let's fight.
Leave my home planet out of this! I won't let you hurt Sadala! You will not hurt my family! Where am I?
Out of the ring!
Hey! What are you doing? Do you want me to destroy you?
Lord Beerus, please, just wait a little longer.
You again? This is getting ridiculous.
The truth is, our fighter wasn't just here to stand in. We're actually on a time patrol mission.
Ah, that would explain a few things.
But our work here is done, so we're going home. The rest is up to you all.
That can wait. We're about to win.
Well, it's a little too late now, isn't it?
What is this? Beerus! Are you upset? Feeling a little angry?
Lord Beerus, just take a deep breath.
Thanks for your help. That was some terrific fighting.
Well then, that's a nuisance.
You should watch what you say, because that nuisance is a friend of mine, and you're not being very nice.
Oh, you two seem pretty tight.
Yes, we are.
Great work! Everything is returned back to normal.
I didn't expect Goku to jump in there, but it seems we've restored the timeline. The Universe 7 side ended up winning the fight after we left.
But wow! Those Universe 6 fighters were pretty scary, weren't they?
Still, having a tournament like that with people from all over is pretty fun, don't you think? Maybe we should hold a tournament of our own and bring fighters from all over time.
You fool! What in the world are you thinking? What would happen to history then?
Party pooper!
Who's a party pooper?
I don't know. Did that mission seem a bit strange to you two? Goku was gone, but just as we fixed that, he showed up and everything went crazy. It's almost like someone planned for all of that to happen. I hope it's just my imagination.
Ho ho ho! There you are! Where's Trunks?
On another mission.
I see. All right then.
This would be a bad time to run into more trouble like we did before.
This time, the change involves a piece of history closely connected to Trunks. The world had finally found peace after being ravaged by the androids, when it was beset by a terrible tragedy.
Just stay calm and keep an eye out. This is the change we're talking about.
All right. What's going on? Move! It's the end for you, Trunks.
You can see the problem. This Trunks should have used his time machine to go back and get help from Goku and the others. But that man showed up and destroyed the machine before Trunks could use it, changing history.
Egad. Time travel again? I certainly can't approve of that.
Unlike our method of time correction, that time machine actually creates more timelines. Still, Trunks going into the past is part of the correct timeline, so we have no choice but to protect it.
You did see the face of the guy who attacked Trunks, right? His name is Goku Black. He looks just like Goku, but his heart couldn't be more different. He's wiped out gods and humans from every universe. He's a truly terrifying foe, to say the least.
But there is no need to panic. You won't be alone out there. Since Trunks is away, we've arranged for a different partner to help you. You'll head into the future and make sure Trunks goes back in that time machine. And you'll just wait where Trunks should show up in the past to meet with Goku. Goku Black will then go back in time chasing after Trunks.
Your mission this time is to stop Goku Black before he changes history.
Good luck, both of you. And please keep Trunks safe.
Do you see anything yet? Goku Black should be arriving there any minute.
Finally! Goku Black is moving! Are you all set?
Hold on. The distortion in space-time is trying to restore itself.
This is terrible. I never imagined Black would destroy the time machine. Hey, Trunks, who was that? One of your friends from the future? Huh?
Welcome back. Great job out there.
Both of you did very well today.
The time machine ended up totaled, but, well, that's what happened in the proper timeline, so...
Yeah, the correction was a success. Oh dear! There's been another change in history.
Are you sure?
The point in time is after the time machine was repaired. This is when Trunks took Goku and the others into the future.
It's the future timeline where Zamasu showed up. You should know something about him. The foe you face is Zamasu. He was once an apprentice Supreme Kai. When he noticed how much power Goku has, he used the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and then he became Goku Black. And if that isn't enough, he teamed up with Zamasu from Trunks' timeline so they could work together to rid the universe of humanity. He may have only been an apprentice, but I still don't like sending you guys to deal with us gods' mistakes. But you're all we have, so please stop Zamasu for us.
They got away.
It doesn't matter. They'll be back. And when they do, we'll finish them off.
And what about our other problem?
That will require some patient thought. There's no sense in rushing when you're dealing with time travelers.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, welcome back. I'm glad to see you're all right.
You did great. I wish I could tell you to go rest up, but...
Bad news. It looks like there's been yet another change in history which has cropped up.
I would imagine that Zamasu and Goku Black are behind this change as well.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you'll be in store for more hard fighting. Just tell us when you're ready to go.
There you are.
Your next timeline destination is when Goku and the others return to the future. We can't let another change happen.
Zamasu and Goku Black haven't disappeared, and the situation looks grim. In the proper timeline, Goku and the others managed to survive to come up with a plan to defeat Zamasu and Black.
It'll be pretty tricky to get away from Zamasu and Black this time around, now that they're this powerful. Anyway, just do your best to keep Zamasu and Goku Black busy.
It's good to have you back. Both of you did really well.
With your correction, history is back on track. Sorry it was so hectic. What can we do about Zamasu, though? How could he think up something so terrible as this zero mortal plan? I'm telling you, kids these days, they take a crazy idea and really run with it.
Oh no! Again?
Oh, don't tell me there's more changes.
The time anomaly is in the final battle against Zamasu.
All right, I'll be tagging along for this one. I won't let Zamasu get away with this. I'll sit him down and give him an earful.
Think for a minute, old man. You think a stern lecture will actually turn him around? Just think about what would happen if your actions got in the way of our good patrollers.
But I could.
Don't worry, old man. I'm sure they'll give Zamasu a few good licks for you, too.
Fine, then. Well, you heard the lady. Get going!
The enemy has split up, so we'll split up to fight them, too. You'll face Zamasu. And you can fight Goku Black. Seems like things turned out okay over there.
That's not exactly right. The truth is, well, I'll tell you about it later.
We have no choice. Playtime is over. For continuing to ignorantly blaspheme the gods, these mortals shall witness true divine power.
So, the time is ripe, then?
Hearken, mortals!
Kneel before our radiance.
Light and justice strike me! A weak god incapable of wiping out evil is worthless! Go to hell! Be gone, humans! So, where will you go for aid now? The past? The future? Or to those who circumvent time.
I've fought to protect everyone. I've survived because they helped me. That's what we do. Help each other live. That's what it means to be human. This light is the energy of every living thing on the planet.
How unfortunate for you, Trunks. Both you and that so-called Time Patroller are entirely powerless before divine justice!
Please, everyone, give me just a little more power!
You would scorn a god? You would subvert justice?
To hell with your justice! You don't deserve it!
Impossible! This can't be!
We help each other. How can I ever repay a debt like this?
Way to go, Trunks!
Thanks.
Hmm? Thanks for the help.
Welcome back!
You have my thanks for stopping Zamasu's rampage. I never once would have thought he'd notice us. I'm telling you, no matter what universe, time rings have brought nothing but trouble. Still, the rift in time that Zamasu caused brought villains from all over history who wanted to do harm to us. But that same time rift brought good power too. Power that we desperately needed. Now that's what I call a twist. Huh. But why do you suppose everyone went through time to help Trunks?
All of them must have sensed his powerful desire to defend the integrity of the future, or so I would guess.
That sounds about right.
Oh, welcome back. Was your delivery successful?
But what's that? What is it this time?
Zamasu!
He came all the way to the time nest?
Spying from behind the curtain, were you? Did you enjoy the show? Do you think yourselves above the gods?
You must be tired, coming all the way out, the edge of the universe. But it doesn't matter how much you struggle. The fact that you disappear is a part of history.
What?
We have friends, time patrollers. Don't underestimate them.
What's that? What's happening now?
Hey, pay attention. I had our friend here find the button for calling Zeno that Goku lost and deliver it to him. Once we got the button into Goku's hands, he called up Zeno, who then erased Zamasu. And you were thinking all this time that we just had to eliminate Zamasu, weren't you?
I must confess, that's true.
Ah, you silly old man. I thought you were going to sit him down and give him an earful. At least that's what you told me.
Well, Smarty Kai, how was I supposed to make him sit down like that?
Sheesh, you have an excuse for everything, too. Trunks.
I noticed during the previous fight, you were out correcting history, weren't you? You were cleaning up after my crime of changing history again.
Listen, this is important. It's true that meddling with history is a grave crime. But the problems you've caused are far outweighed by the good you've done. If it weren't for your courage, the Time Nest would have been destroyed a long time ago. So you can stop brooding, okay?
You certainly have gone above and beyond the call of duty for us. The Supreme Kai of Time and I thank you.
So, Trunks, is this job rough for you?
Huh?
While you may have done something to the original timeline that was terribly wrong, I just don't feel that it's right to keep you indentured to us forever because of it.
Supreme Kai of Time. I appreciate your kindness, but I really do enjoy my work here. I have good friends, and I've grown partial to this world. If you'd let me stay, I think I'd be quite happy.
We're glad to hear it.
Yes, very glad. To be honest, we would be in real trouble if Trunks were to leave the Time Patrol. I was pretty certain he'd stay with us for sure, but oh, we're incredibly lucky he's such a hard worker.
Of all the...
You heard him, though. He asked to stay here and work with us. It's written in the book of the beginning and end. There's no taking it back
now. You know, I can't say no to you, Supreme Kai of Time. Well, I guess I'm sticking around.
Glad to have you aboard.